So, I am in North Conway right now. I'm getting ready to finalize what I pack in my bag, and I'm going to spend a few days out at the Presidential Range out in the White Mountains with one of my friends hiking. So I figured I would update what my pack looks like now, as opposed to what it looked like when I first started. I think I've shaved off like 15 pounds or something like that, so it's pretty crazy. I basically have the bare minimum. So, one of the major things I have is my backpack, obviously. Nothing else is in it. It's about 4 pounds on its own. And I laid everything out on the other bed here in the hotel room. So I've got my food, 5 days worth, along with my pot, my stove, and my spoon are in here. I've got my fuel, which is brand new, so it's kind of heavy, and a thing of electrolytes because it's supposed to be kind of hot this week. In case of emergencies, I have my puffy jacket, something to insulate me and help keep me warm in case it's colder than I expect it to be up on the mountains or windy. I've also got my pole stakes and my tent poles here. I can't wait to upgrade to a Hyperlite tent because these are ridiculously heavy compared to just the actual tent, which is here. This is my my footprint, my tent, and the Rainfly, and it weighs less than just the stakes itself, so that's kind of a waste of weight. I think it's like 3.5 pounds. I opted out of a sleeping bag because it's so warm that even if I do end up chilled, I think a fleece liner will do the trick, along with my sleeping pad here. Just keep me off the ground. I'm probably going to try sleeping without it because I'm interested if I can just get rid of that 1 pound altogether. Since I've been home, even sleeping in bed, like with a pillow or anything like that, is like, I don't know, too comfortable. I can't do it. This is all the random little things. I've got my phone charger to go with the portable charger, and I've got a wall charger in case. I could probably get rid of that because I'm not going to need to recharge anything. It'll just be these two that I need. I've got chapstick. If it's windy, you get all chapped up and that's annoying. A Sharpie. Seems unnecessary, but it's quite light, and usually you want to write your name somewhere in the shelters. I've got my headlamp. That's self-explanatory. And connected to it, I have an extra carabiner that can be used for just about anything. That was probably going to be used to hang a bear bag. Pocket knife here. Toothpaste, toothbrush, and after tomorrow I'll have my Diva cup. Right now it's just the sack. If you can't guess what that means, then too bad for you. Keep wondering. I've got like 3 band-aids in case of blisters. I've got a couple patches in case I get a hole in my sleeping pad, along with flushable wipes, some ibuprofen, Gold Bond powder, and 2 lighters. They're pretty small, a light, but you want to have 2 lighters just in case for some reason one of them doesn't work. It's the only way I can really cook a warm meal. And I've got a towel here, just like one of the compact towels that you used as a kid, in case for some reason something happens and I need to open it up and dry something off. And I've got my Sawyer Squeeze with the water pouch, and where is it? Over there I've got my Life water bottle. That'll be how I carry about 3 liters of water with me. An extra pair of socks, and it's supposed to rain one of the days, so I'll want a dry pair of socks. And a trail map. Not my usual go-to gear, but everything in the White Mountains is a little weird. Nothing is labeled the Appalachian Trail. There are some white blazes, but mostly they all have weird names. They're like local trails that you just kind of follow all the way to the end of the White Mountains. So I decided it would probably be smart to get a map in case of getting lost or anything along those lines. And then I have my stuff sack here just for all the extra random gear over there to go in. And all of that brings my pack at about 19, 20-ish pounds. I added a couple things in there today. And that's my gear for this week. Will I do about 50 miles of the White Mountains? And we'll see how that goes. I leave tomorrow morning and I'll have some videos, pictures, and all that good stuff to update and throw on my YouTube page, because I know a lot of people aren't sure why I haven't updated anything. Some people don't know that I've gone home, and yeah, just my overall being, I suppose. So that will get talked about at some point on the trail. It's kind of like a lengthy everything to go there. But right now I'm in North Conway, and I think I'm gonna go grab a drink down at Barley and Salt. So that's that.